Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 9th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is triangles. So we have completed up to exercise 7.3. In this chapter, up till now we have discussed how to prove the triangles congruent. Congruent, again we are supposed to recap that the congruent triangles are the triangles in which the corresponding parts are equal. Corresponding parts means corresponding sides will be equal and the corresponding angles will also be equal. So during the process of means proving the two triangles congruent, we are supposed to use the 5 criterias. The first one is side. If 3 sides of a triangle are given equal to the 3 corresponding sides of the other triangle, then we can say the triangles are congruent by side criteria. Afterwards, side, then angle, then angle, side, and at last the RHS. RHS is the criteria for the right angled triangle, in which both the triangles are right angled, means one of the angle is 90 degree and the hypotenuse is also same length, and one side out of 2 sides remaining should also be same. In that case we can say the triangles are congruent by RHS. So that was the work up to exercise 7.3. So now we are supposed to start exercise 7.4, in which we are not supposed to use that criterias, the congruence. This exercise is based on the inequality of the triangle, means if any triangle is there like this, and this is 30 degree and this is 50 degree and this is 100 degree. So the angles are given like that: 100 plus 30, 130 plus 50, 180, and as we know that from the angle sum property of the triangle, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180. Then according to this exercise we are supposed to use the inequality in the triangles, means the side opposite to the largest angle will be the longest one. Which one is the largest angle? That is the 100, and the side opposite to the 100 degree angle is this one. So this one will be the longest side of the triangle. At the same time, if this is the 30 degree angle, or that will be 30 degree and that will be 50 degree, and that will be 30 degree. So because that is the smaller in the measurement, so this is the smallest angle, and the side opposite to the smallest angle will be the shortest one. So this thing we are supposed to use in this exercise, that the side opposite to the largest angle will be the longest one and the side opposite to the smallest angle will be the shortest one. So we will start with question number 1, and in this question we are supposed to read first of all, because as I told you previously that whenever you are watching the video you should have your textbooks with you, so that you can also read the question. At the same time you can collect the information given in the question. So the question is, show that in a right angled triangle the hypotenuse is the longest side. Suppose the right angled triangle is given there. Right angled triangle means triangle ABC, which is right angled at B. So this is the 90 degree. As the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180, so the sum of the remaining 2 angles will be 90 degree. So as angle B is equals to 90 degree, so we can say that angle A plus angle C will be 90 डिग्री. ये एंगल ए और एंगल सी का सम 90 होगा, मीन्स एंगल ए एंड एंगल सी will be less than 90 डिग्री। अब एंगल ए भी 90 डिग्री से कम होगा, एंगल सी भी 90 डिग्री से कम होगा। वाई? बिकॉज देयर सम इज 90. If angle C is 1 degree, then angle A will be 89 degree. Means the measurement of angle A as well as angle C will be less than 90 degree. So after that we can conclude that angle B is the largest angle, and we know that the side opposite to the largest angle will be the longest one. So the side opposite to 90 degree angle is the hypotenuse. So we can say as angle B is equals to 90 degree, hence hypotenuse, that is AC, will be the longest, because side opposite to the largest angle of a triangle will be longest. So like this we can give the answer of such type of question. At the same time, now the question number 2. Question number 2, the figure is given. The side AB and AC of a triangle ABC are extended to point P and Q respectively as shown in the figure. So ABC is a triangle ABC. So that is produced. So given, what is given there? That angle PBC is less than angle QCB. Angle PBC is less than angle QCB, and now we are supposed to prove that AC is greater than AB. To prove, what we have to prove? That AC is greater than AB. Now the proof is there. So as I told you previously, that first of all we are supposed to read the question, and afterwards we are supposed to collect the information, and that information we are supposed to use as the given one. Then afterwards what we have to prove, that we are supposed to mention. Afterwards only we are supposed to start the proceeding for the proof. Now angle 1, 2, 3, 4. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree. Why? Linear pair angles, and that is equation 1. At the same time, angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 degree. For the same reason, linear pair angles, and that is equation 2. From first and second, we get what we get. If the right hand side is equal, then the left hand side will also be equal. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. Now, this is also given that angle PBC is less than angle QCB, means angle 1 is less than angle 3. Angle 1 is less than angle 3, but the sum is equal. If angle 1 is less than, then angle 1 is less than angle 3. It implies 2 equal, angle 2 will be greater than angle 4. The sum is there, angle 3 plus angle 4, angle 1 plus angle 2, and the sum is equal, and at the same time it is given that 1 is less than 3, then 2 will be more than 4. So, angle 2 is greater than angle 4. So, in triangle ABC, angle 2 is greater than angle 4, and we know that a side opposite to the larger angle will be the longest one. So, side opposite to the larger angle means angle 2, means AC is greater than the side opposite to the smaller angle, that is angle 4. Angle 4, the side opposite to angle 4 is AB, and side opposite to angle 2 is AC. So, AC will be greater than AB, and the reason we are supposed to supply in the form of the language, but I am repeating again and again. One more time I will repeat for you that in a triangle, the side opposite to the largest angle will be the longest one, and the side opposite to the smallest angle will be the shortest one. So, I hope that you have understood the basics for this exercise, and first of all you are supposed to repeat the question number 1 and question number 2, and afterwards you can try question number 3, 4 and 5 by yourself. And after completing the work, you are supposed to take the pic of that, and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can also maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their work on the regular basis. At the same time, if you are facing any kind of problem, or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us, or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubt, so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbooks. Thank you very much.